Hello everyone. In the previous video we have actually discussed the expression for force experienced by a charged particle moving in a magnetic field. The expression was calculated, the magnitude was given by QVB sin theta, and in terms of vector notation it was given by QV cross B. The cross product of V and B, that is velocity and the magnetic field, gives the direction of the force acting on the charged particle which is moving in the magnetic field. Now what we are going to do is we are going to define magnetic field by using the magnetic Lorentz force expression. So let us see how it is done. Definition of magnetic field using the formula of magnetic Lorentz force. Now we all know the value of the force experienced by a charged particle moving in a magnetic field B such that the angle between the velocity vector and the magnetic field is theta. The force is given by QVB sin theta. So therefore the value of B, the magnetic field, will be given by F by QV sin theta. Now if we consider the charge to be unity, that is 1 coulomb, if we are considering the SI unit, velocity to be 1 meters per second, and the angle to be 90 degrees, so that sin 90 is 1, then the value of magnetic field will be numerically equal to the force. We say they will be numerically equal because their units are different. Like magnetic field strength has a unit of Tesla that we have just we are going to discuss. Then the force, the unit SI unit of force is Newton. So they have different unit, but numerically B, that is the magnetic field, will be equal to F, that is the force, when Q, V are unity and theta is 90 degree. So on the basis of that, let us define the magnetic field. What we say is the magnetic field at a point may be defined as the force acting on a unit charge. We are taking the charge to be unity, moving with unit velocity at right angles to the direction of the field, that is this theta is 90 degree. So if this is so, then the value of magnetic field will be numerically equal to the force. So I hope according to the basis of this magnetic Lorentz force, we can easily define the magnetic field strength. Now let us discuss the unit of, that is the SI unit of magnetic field. We will discuss the CGS unit also, but first of all let us discuss the SI unit. See, the value of magnetic field according to the Lorentz force is given by F by QV sin theta. Now if all the quantities like force to be 1 Newton, charge 1 coulomb, velocity 1 meter per second, and the angle theta to be 90 degree, then in that case the value of magnetic field B will be unity, that is 1. So 1, the value will be represented in SI unit because all the terms are in SI unit. So you can see SI unit of magnetic field will be force, if it is 1 Newton, charge 1 coulomb, velocity 1 meter per second, and theta 90, so sin 90. So all the values we have written here. Here coulomb per second is ampere, so we have written ampere for coulomb per second, and meter remains as it is. Sin 90 is 1 and 1 Newton remains same. So finally we have 1 Newton per ampere per meter, and Newton per ampere per meter is known as Tesla. So the SI unit of magnetic field is Newton per ampere per meter, which is also written as Tesla. So now we can easily define Tesla as 1 Tesla is that magnetic field in which a charge of 1 coulomb, like this charge of 1 coulomb moving with the velocity of 1 meter per second at a direction of 90 degree with the magnetic field, experiences a force of 1 Newton. So I hope this is very clear to you. So 1 Tesla, whenever we say 1 Tesla, we consider a charge of 1 coulomb moving in that magnetic field with a velocity of 1 meter per second, and the angle between the velocity and the magnetic field, if it is 90 degree, then the force that it will experience will be 1 Newton. So that's how we define 1 Tesla. Now Tesla is the SI unit of magnetic field. CGS unit of magnetic field is Gauss. And the relation between Gauss and Tesla is, Gauss is represented by capital G, and it is given by 1 Gauss is equal to 10 raised to the power minus 4 Tesla. So this you need to remember all the time. And I hope this was a very easy topic and everything is clear to you. But still then, if there is any doubt, you can post me the doubt. Thank you.